episode of the Gist with YK, baby. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining me for the first time, my name is YK and this is the Gist with YK. And if you are an old subscriber, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. Gosh, she's so hot in here. So in today's video, I am going to be giving you more free facts about me. Now you should consider yourself lucky because on the street they'll be asking me, oh, I want to know more about, I'm like, no, you can know more about me, and I'm giving you guys free updates about me, about myself. Anyways guys, so again I have to write it down because I don't want to forget anything. After this one, I'm not doing any free fact again. Anything that you don't know, you're not going to know. That is it. So the first thing on my list here is, this is very small, is I limp when I am extremely tired. So when I'm so knackered, I'm so tired, and I am so stressed out, my body knows, I know, but when I start to limp, guys, that means I have pushed my limits. Like I have extremely I've overdone it. Do you get? And I don't know if there's anybody else like that, but if you don't know anybody else and I'm the only one, you people, I've suggested, as I was writing it down, the idea came in my mind. So I want to suggest that all of us will come together. We are going to Jesus, we're going to gather 35, only 35. We will gather money to put me in the Guinness World Book of Record, right? And when I blow, after I've made history, I will make money and I will give back to the society, even if it's 5k, it will touch you. So you know what you're going to do right now. Even though you cannot afford 35, at least you will subscribe. If you cannot pay money, you will shall allow me to be known. It's either of the two. So cannot give me 35 for fun. Please subscribe. I'm begging you. That's one fact rather about me. Another one is I actually have something called food rush. Whenever I eat and I am kind of full, very full, you know the people used to behave when they are intoxicated around you. That's the way I behave. I behave like I'm high on I'm actually high on food. Especially when I eat something with suya, let's say noodles and suya, bread and suya. Food in particular, just eating food and being filled up, right? It makes me to misbehave at times.
I don't know how to explain it, but like,
I want me to be like, God, can this girl just go and sleep? I disturb everybody in the room till I sleep off. That's how I would disturb, till I sleep off. I never be like, God, just allow this girl to sleep. Please don't have to wake up till tomorrow morning. They're not wishing for me to die. They just don't want. I would go and disturb them, go to their bed, shout their name, drag them, say this, say that. You guys don't love me. You know, being overly dramatic. To be very honest, the one that will marry me will try. Jesus, God, I beg. Another one is I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't have a sweet tooth, and when I realized it was when I think I was very young, and my mom got dates. She was eating with my uncle. They were chewing, and she actually told me to taste out of it. I'm like, no, I'm not interested. She said I should taste because it's good for my health and everything. I just decided to taste. The moment my teeth came in contact with this thing, I started chewing. I'm like, God, what is this? This thing is too sweet, Jesus. And I don't care the health and benefits. I'm not interested. I don't eat Krispy Kreme. Like the first time I tried it was Zoe's birthday, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this again. And then I see things that people usually eat. I know that if I try to, they will rush me to the hospital. I don't have a sweet tooth. I mean, when I make gari and Temilua taste my gari, she goes, "Did you even put sugar in this thing?" And that's why I wonder why you guys add sugar to your tea. You have Milo, you have milk. Why are you putting sugar?
Do you belong to a cult?
No, I don't belong to that.
What's the reason? I don't know. I genuinely want to, the Milo is not sweet enough. Eh? Ha. Emarara. Keke Sarah. Anyways, the first thing on my list is the name thing. So just in case you don't know, some people don't even know that. They don't know that people have to shorten Olayinka to YK. People don't know, right? So I actually be Olayinka and I be YK. But fun fact is they don't call me Olayinka or YK at home, right? They know I be why would they know I be Olayinka? So they call me Precious, right? So just in case you've heard me call myself Precious, I call myself Precious when I've actually made a stupid mistake. Like, hey, Precious, that's actually what I do. Now they call me Precious at home. My roommates call me Precious in the room. But when we get to Unilag, like University of Lagos gates, it's like a change. Zoe switched to Abisola immediately. Ella switched to YK immediately. Temiloluwa is the one person that she's actually still struggling. She first she was like, no, I won't be calling you YK. I won't do that rubbish with everybody. I won't do that with everybody, right? But later on, I mean, she said like calling me YK. But she calls me YK, she's still like, yee. That's actually how it feels for her, right? My daddy calls me Olayinka when he wants to hype me, he wants to tease me, or when he wants to ask me to do something, right? So, and I don't like people calling me Precious outside because all kind of bad behaviors is all the people that used to be Precious is in their hands. I know some people personally. I'm not even like to people. So this one time, I saw a girl that we actually lived in Ikorodu together. So she came to do something in Unilag environments, right? So we entered the Marua together now. You have seen me after how many years? Preciouzy. And I'm like, Shoma, me want me boyfriend Jenny Uroshi. What's that? Now, Kanipit have not stopped. There's this auntie where I used to stay, my hostel. I stay outside. You everybody call me Precious. The amount of times she has called me pre is more than the amount of times she has called me Precious. And I'm like, why would you guys do that? Another person that likes to call me Precious that I actually love hearing is my daddy and Temiloluwa, that they know how to call it. They call it Precious. I'm like, oh Jesus, that's I want my mom to call me Precious actually. Like, I'm precious to you guys. Do you get Temiloluwa? That rubbish ex. That rubbish ex, they now went further. They're not saying pray yo yo. Is everybody mentally fine? Anyways, moving on to another one. The fifth fact on my list is I don't write letter, small letter A, the way other people, the way people actually write, the way people generally write their letter A. I write my letter A like this, and people write their letter A like this, right? It's hard for me to write my letter A like this. When I'm writing my letter A like this, it's two things. Either I'm teaching kids and I don't want them to be confused, or I am trying to forge somebody's handwriting, which brings me to the sixth fact, right? I they forge. I'm not the best in forgery. I'm not the best. I'm not the best. But there are levels, and I have level in forging. This one time, mommy actually owns the school, so she actually buys book from this book company. So they are meant to come and deliver books for a pupil, and then she was going to sign, but she was not at home. She went to party. I was the only one at home, right? So I'm like, give me the paper, let me sign. And you go, no, you can't give, like, like it has to be. I say, she should give me the paper. Give it to me first. So they gave me the paper, I signed. Then the next Monday, the owner of the bookstore came to visit my mommy, and she goes, that she even signed. And my mom was like, no, I did not sign, I was not around. The woman said, ma, you signed. My mommy said, me will sign, it's my daughter that signed for me. They said, no, look at the signature. My daddy got to know, and he said the only thing that remains now is that he must not allow me know his bank pin, because it's very honest. And I'm not like, it's even good that the man did not allow me to know his bank pin. Ordinarily, the one I know, the code for First Bank, the amount of data I've done on my daddy.
I'm scared for my life. My heart is beating fast. My heart is beating.
Not only do I share data with my father, not only do I do that, I also buy cards at like when my dad is like maybe he's in the shower, I pick up his phone, and God will bless First Bank. I don't know how this thing works. I don't use First Bank, but for that time to God will bless them. The matter she start clinical like this, send a lot clinical, clear everything. The one that needs to archive, I'll archive it. He doesn't even know where archive is. So I'm not a sinner. I'm the righteousness of God. But righteousness of God is not used to behave like this.
Only at the top, bang, 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 bang.
I'm saved by power of God and by the grace. I'm saved by faith, not by works. Glory. Another fact is, okay, one time I applied Veet to my face.
What?
Now in your head you be like, it can't be. This girl just want to lie again. Even me, I wish it was a lie. Personally, I wish it was a lie. Mo wish pé mo parọ́ fún yín ni. So this one time, so let me tell you something, right? God is so intentional about us. Let me tell you one of the reasons why I'm saying this. God is saying, okay, you don't have bum, you don't have breast. You see, this skin thing will never be your issue. God made that covenant with me. Nobody can tell me nada. There is nothing anybody in heaven, earth, and on earth can tell me. God made that covenant with me. I don't have bum, I don't have breast, but you see, the skin, with this skin, it is going. So it was like 2 weeks to resumption and thereabouts. It was a week to resumption, so I wanted to pepper them again and all of that. So I wanted the mirror glass skin and everything. She would have just how am I not okay with what I have? Like, the only time I remember me having pimples was in JSS2. I've not had any extreme skin reaction because of puberty. Even that pimples, story on February menstruation going. If not for that, my skin is actually good. I'm actually satisfied with my skin. I won't even lie to you guys. I wanted to do the mirror effect, glass effect, and all of that stuff. And I say, okay, let me go and put the Veet on my face so that I will scrape all the facial hair, and then it's just gonna be my bare skin hitting the sun. I don't know how I was smart enough to not apply it to my eyebrows.
Sorry for the laugh.
But I don't know how I did that. I washed it off my face. Then I slept now, waking up like, let me go and check the mirror the next day. Let me see my face glowing and shine. Mobile reaction. I say, God, I'm bad.
What have I done with myself? What have I done with myself since morning? How could you make such a mistake?
What is your problem, Olanika Yorin the Precious? What is your issue in life? And guess what, guys? So when I resumed back to my hostel, but I didn't go to school actually. And one of the reasons I didn't even go to school that week was because that face, never. I can't even carry it outside. You guys, I was overly worried, but God still pulled up for me. God said, "You, my daughter." I said, "I made a covenant of skin with you. You can never be bothered." 2 weeks down the line, girl got back on a skin game.
The Lord has done it. Finally, finally, finally. The Lord has done it. Oh. Finally, finally.
But when I showed my friends, they're like, see, every single time you feel like you have done the most stupid thing, and I will not even lie to you. Even me, at times when I do something, I'll be like, Precious, you cannot stop this foolishness thing again, and I'll not do another one effortlessly. You guys, I'll sit up it up again. And after that act, I just told myself, this is the only solution right now that I have, to be very honest, is to marry a man that has wisdom, a man that God has sat down and imbibed divine wisdom into him. That is the only solution I have, because if I'm going like this, I can't train. No, I can't train kids with the way I'm thinking at times. No, I can't. Even me, I know. That is why my man God would be wise in the name of Jesus. There is divine wisdom made available for him in the mighty name of Jesus. Wisdom like Solomon, when he says one thing, wisdom. When he says another one, be like, wisdom in the name of Jesus, because I'm not the one. Another thing on my list is, when I was young, I used to have something called majata. Majata literally means don't eat pepper. Now, if you are thinking I will go further and give you the English word of what majata is, tell yourself, I am a clown. I don't know the meaning. Now you wonder what majata is like. I don't know if anyone has actually had to experience it, but majata back then would make me have cracks on my tongue. When I say cracks, I'm not saying small cracks. I'm talking about obvious visible cracks, about 4 to 5 or 6, and it's like wall breaking. Do you get? And because of that thing on my tongue, I won't be able to eat, and it happens for like it stays for like 2 weeks, at times 3 weeks, and it happens randomly. It's just something that just happens randomly. I can't even chew anything. Now, it's not just only spicy food I can't eat. I can't eat spicy food, and I can't chew anything that has to touch my tongue. So all I have to do is just to swallow it. So it just goes down my throat. God, I went through another thing. I went through a lot too. My health must align with the will of God for my life. Another thing on my list here is my pap game. In case nobody has told you before, I want to blow my own trumpet. Monpo rubbish Ninogi. If I do pap for you, Jesus.
He shock you.
If it is by pap, people are bagging relationship. I would have bagged about 10 solid relationship, 3 amazing situationship, 2 glorifying talking stage, and 1.5 blessed friend zoning. God, I'm making pap. Like I see. I know I'm good with this pap thing. Forget feelings, forget. I will win your heart with pap. I will make pap for you. You will fall in love with me. I will make pap for you. You will sleep like this into love with me. This thing, it's not bragging, but the funny part is, as much as I'm good with making pap, my Costa game is 10 over 100, like a very solid 10 over 100.
This is not what a man do. It can't be possible.
I don't know how that works, but then another one on my list is, I've been watching K-drama for 13 years. Yes, that seems like a lot. 13 years, when she baby man. So yeah, and my first K-drama was not Boys Before Flower. My first K-drama was Jumong. It had 13 parts. Back then we used to do 13 parts. It was not season we used to do. So like part 1, part 2, part 3. One part will have like 20 episodes, and one episode might be like 20 to 30 minutes and everything. So this K-drama thing did not start from today. Another one is, I actually have a silencer, but I actually got injured in 2018. Yes, I was coming back from my jump registration, and I got burnt. Like the bike fell this way, and the silencer part fell straight on my leg. I carried my leg, so one thing they had to do was to put pap, raw pap. They had to mix it and put it on the injury. So they put the stuff on the face of the injury, and I had to take it home. So funny part was, the moment I got injured, immediately I got injured, my mommy called me. Like it was on spot, and she goes, "How are you? Are you okay? Kilo share?" And I'm like, "Nothing." She said, "Kilo share?" I said nothing. She said, "Okay, no problem." That was the only conversation we had. So when I got home, I told her that was the moment she called me. That stuff fell on my leg, and then they now gave me to one. The one nurse was one treating my leg. God punish that nurse. I don't know where the person is right now. Was not giving me all sorts of things on my leg. The leg was not, so apparently it was healing on the outside, but it was not healing on the inside. So we got a good nurse, and I had to remove. You know when an injury is dried already. Sorry if you don't like this and if it sounds uncomfortable for you. Sorry, but you know when the whole place is dried. We had to remove it from the beginning and make sure it's healed. So I had to get tetanus injection. And now the last one before I say to this is that I don't eat begiri outside. Yes, the only person that actually made begiri for me, I've eaten begiri twice, and it was my mom. I ate only my mom's begiri, and begiri actually reminds me of my mom. To be very honest, it does. So that's one of the reasons I don't like. If you buy amala for me, if you have not bought amala for me before, I'm always shouting the person's ear, "Don't buy begiri, don't buy begiri, don't add begiri, do not put begiri." I really miss my mom. I really miss our food. Like gosh, my mommy's we eat everything because of my mommy's call of craving. To be very honest, my mom wants to eat something, she's getting it, like straight up. I want to eat a kuru, we'll make a kuru. I want to eat this one. I really miss our food. Thank you guys for watching. I really love you guys. I appreciate you. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share till I catch you on another episode. My name is YK. This is the Gist YK. To